In this video, I am going to tell you how to draw a profile section of a given map. As in the previous map, there we have seen that contour line and the continuous line, they are not intersecting to each other. That means they are parallel paths. But here, as you can see that contour line, the dotted line, and here is a continuous line, they are intersecting to each other. That means they are not parallel to each other. That means they are intersecting at each other. That means they are inclined back. Now for such kind of problems, as in the previous video we have seen the horizontal beds, they have no deep value, so we cannot draw a straight line for them. But here, as we know that the contour line and the continuous are intersecting, that means that these beds are inclined, so they may have a deep amount. So for that we have to draw a straight line. Now how to make a straight line? Okay, for that you have to select a continuous line. Suppose I have taken this continuous line. Okay, now search at least 2 points of a contour dotted line with which are cutting this continuous line at 2 points. Okay, this is cutting at 300, this is contour line also cutting 300. Okay, now take a scale and draw a straight line from these three, match this. Okay, simultaneously we will draw for every possible when wherever we can make a straight line. Okay, now we have taken this. Now suppose we have to draw a straight line of this, like this continuous bed. Okay, now we have to take minimum 2 points of a contour value that are intersecting this continuous line. That's like same value, same contour value are necessary to cut this continuous line to draw a straight line. Okay, now this 360, and here it is also 360 contour line cutting this continuous line at 2 points, this and this. So draw a straight line. As you proceed further, you will get to know that the straight line are parallel to each other. So just make parallel straight line to it, and as much as possible you can make a straight line. Okay, after making the straight line we have to find the deep amount, but that part we will do later on. First we have to find the thickness. Suppose we have to find the thickness of C bed, B bed, D bed, any of them. Okay, now in the previous video we have seen that we are just subtracting the contour values, but here the beds are inclined, they are intersecting with the continuous line. So here we have to take the help of a straight line to find the thickness of any bed. Suppose we have to take one straight line, any of them, which are cutting. Suppose we have to find C bed, thickness of C bed. Then select any contour, any straight line from this to this, which are cutting C lower point also and C upper point also. Suppose I have taken this straight line, this is cutting CD point lower point and CB point upper point. So just subtract this contour value and this contour value. This contour value is 270 and this is around 330 minus 270, that is equal to 60. Then thickness of B. Suppose you have to find the thickness of E bed. Now select the straight line which are cutting its lower point and upper point. Okay, now I have selected, suppose this contour, this is straight line. Okay, now it's cutting lower point F and E bed at 240 and upper bed at 180, D and E. So 240 minus 180, that is equal to 60, that is equal to 60. Okay, now in this map the thickness of B bed is difficult to find, because if we look at the strike line here, none of these strike line are cutting this continuous bed at lower point and at upper point. Okay, suppose we have to take this strike line. This strike line is cutting at AB but not at BC, because BC is like far away from it. There is no strike line which is cutting AB and BC simultaneously. You can see this also, you can see also this is cutting BC but not AC. We have to select a strike line which is cutting both upper and lower. Okay, so what we have to do here? For this we have to follow an indirect method of finding how to find the thickness through indirect method. For that method we first need to find how the bed is dipping, in which direction the bed is dipping. For that we need to follow the continuous line along the strike line. Suppose we have taken this, suppose we have to find where this continuous line, this bed line is dipping, this side or this side, because the strike line is like straight, so the dip of a bed should be perpendicular to it. That means that the dip will be on west side, or will be on east side, or will be on west side. Okay, now suppose you are continuously following this line. Okay, suppose we have to follow this to 270. Suppose you are following this, and here is the contour value of 270. Okay, now follow this line again in this way. Here you getting 300. That means this side is having a lower elevation and this is higher elevation, so dip is like this, in this direction, dip in this direction, dipping in this direction. Okay, now take any continuous bed. Suppose we have to find a dip of this. Here we want to dip here, dip direction here. Suppose follow this line. Here it is 240, here it is 270, and here if you are coming, that is 300. That means here as we go here, the elevation is decreasing. That means dip is this way, like this way. Okay, so both this, in this map every bed is dipping in eastern side. Okay, now how to now this is in general idea about the dip direction. Now how to apply in indirect method to find the thickness of B bed. So here what we will do, we will take a strike line this, suppose, and we have to, suppose we have selected a strike line this which is cutting A and B both. Okay, and now we have to select another strike line which is cutting B and C both. Then B and C, we can take this also because it is cutting B and C, and we can take this also, B and C, whatever you want you can take. Okay, suppose you are going in this way. Okay, so according to dip direction the elevation will be decreasing this side, because the dip is in this side. Okay, now the strike value of this point is 300. Okay, if we move this way, then there will be decrease in its elevation. Now we will with the help of dip direction we will subtract here 30, because there is a difference of 30 in a contour interval, so we have to take here minus 30. So this strike line having a value of 270. Simultaneously as we move further, this will also subtract 30, then it become 240, and again if we move here it will become 210 after subtracting 30 meter value. Now it become 210, and the here which is BC point, here it is a point of intersection, it is given 330. This contour value gives 330 value, and this strike line, same strike line which is cutting correspondingly here, which is of 210. So we have to make 3 that minus 330 minus 210, that will give 120. That is the thickness of your bed B. Here we are not able to get the thickness of A bed and F bed, because to get the thickness of we should have a bed here, so we can subtract in upper bed and lower bed and we can get the thickness of A bed. But here it is not, there is no lower bed from A, so it is not possible to find the thickness. Same condition apply here, there is lower bed but there is not upper bed, so it is again not we are not able to find the thickness of this bed. Okay. Now we have to find the dip amount. Okay, dip amount, its formula is contour interval upon average strike line difference into scale of a map. So here is it, here contour interval is 30, and we have to take a average strike line difference. Suppose take this, add this whole strike line and divide correspondingly, like it's a normal math, how we are finding an average. So suppose its value is 1.1 and the scale is 180. So after finding dip amount, theta will be around 11 degree. Okay, now how to draw a profile section. Here it is given X and this is Y. Now fold this in a straight direction and put on a rough paper and make a straight line from here to here. Okay, then what we have to do is mark this line Y, this is X, and then you have to mark the contour values, only contour value, not contact lines. Okay, this is contour value, this is contour value, this is contour value, this is contour, this is contour, this is contour, like that, like this way. Okay, now if suppose the contour value here given is suppose 310, now you have to convert 330 meter into X centimeter to mark here, like this way. Okay, to convert this, you simply X equal to 330 divided by 120, that will give you value in centimeter, like I have drawn it earlier. So I just give you a brief view. Just point that contour line, like here, whenever contour line there, and draw a rough line connecting these points simultaneously. You will not get this bed, don't see these beds, just you will get like profile like this. Okay, now after getting this profile of a contour line, you have to mark the contact lines. Okay, for contact line, take this in the same way and mark the continuous line here. Mark this continuous line here, mark this continuous line here. Okay, and now as you know, these beds are dipping, these beds are inclined, so with the help of dip amount, you can plot these beds in an inclined way. So take a protractor and make an angle 11 degree from here, 11 or 13, I think 13 degree is outcome. I had written wrong here, it is 11, but here it is 13 degree. Okay, now take a protractor and mark 13 degree from here. Okay, and then you have to use set square to draw a parallel lines like this. Now put set square in such a way that you can make a parallel bed continuously. Now take this parallel to this, and this will be moved like this way. Okay, now whenever there is a contact bed, like here is a contact bed is given, take this and draw a parallel line accordingly. If here it is given the contact line, mark this. Okay, simultaneously you can do for all the beds, like here is a continuous line, mark this way you will form a inclined bed profile. For order of superposition here, as it is as in the previous video we have seen that we have decided there on the based on elevation, but here it is an inclined bed. So here we are knowing the oldest and the youngest bed based on dip. Okay, so dipping in this direction, so younger beds will be formed in this direction. So this will be the oldest, this will be younger than A, this C will be younger than B, D will be younger than A. Like this way we have made a order of superposition. Okay.